Well, welcome back to HATV, and it's great to have you back with us again today. We're here and we are blessed to have Sarah Salabor with us, and she's in health minister training here at Shelby, North Carolina. And Sarah has an incredible testimony that she wants to share with us today, and maybe if you could just tell us a little bit about your healing testimony.
Okay. All my life I've had, I started out with lactose intolerance. My mom didn't think much of it. Okay, we'll just get her off the dairy products and she'll be okay. And I've had some sinus issues, been off and on of allergy medications. Those weren't helping. The doctors kept switching up the combination for it, and it was like, it's still not working. Something else is going on. And finally just gave it up, and I tried natural supplements even to get rid of it, and it would work for a little bit, go back to the same stuff again. Finally, my first year of college, I finally went to a specialist, and he did a test on me. I did another allergy test. I've been through so many allergy tests, it was crazy. And they just kept coming back negative. All my tests kept coming back negative. And he decided that I may have asthma. So I got on all these asthma medications and non-allergic allergy medications. And they seemed to help for a little bit. Well, that summer I got so sick. And everything I put through my mouth just made me sick. I was just so sick. And decided that I needed to figure out what was going on. Went on a raw food diet then, and found out that that's what helped me the most. So I figured, well, maybe, and I knew my blood sugar was fluctuating, so I thought it was hypoglycemia. So with asthma and hypoglycemia, on top of PMS problems, I'm on all this medication, and I'm eating healthy, but I'm still not getting better. And I was on whole grains, stone ground whole grains, and fruits and vegetables, eating them like I was supposed to. This last year, I got really sick and had bronchitis and had an allergic reaction to the antibiotic, and it was derived from penicillin. And I had passed out about 4 or 5 times in my bathroom, almost died. And that's when I had my experience with God, and he was like, I'm not done with you. He goes, I have a special plan, so, get back down there because, you need to be there for me right now. So I came back was in the hospital for 2.5 days, got out of the hospital, started a new job, and developed gastritis. So now I'm on antacid on top of everything else that I'm going through, and it wasn't working. It would work for a couple of days, wouldn't work. He's like, okay. Hospital, 9 a.m. the next morning. And I was like, okay. So they took stuff up from my gallbladder and took blood work for everything. Came back negative. Just keep doing the antacid. You'll be okay. Got so sick one night. I was doubled over in pain. And I was like, Mom, there's something wrong. So we had Elizabeth Hasselbeck on Fox News. And she came in. And she's like, all right, that's it, Sarah. You have 2 sinus infections at least every year, and you're always sick. This is not what God intended for you. So she wakes me up the next morning at 7 o'clock and says, all right, no more gluten for you. You're done with gluten. We're going to do, vegetables, proteins, and fruits, and just get you off the gluten and see what happens. And that first day was the best day I've had in my entire life.
Wow. Just one day? Just
one day. I knew a huge difference just in that one day. And it was so amazing to see that, which they say that that's what it does. And I've been off of gluten and, meat for gluten for about 7 or 8 months. And then meat, I've been off of it for about a week or 2. And I feel so much better. I mean, my health has improved. I have not had one sinus infection since all this. I don't have asthma anymore. I don't have hypoglycemia anymore. No more PMS problems, nothing. I mean, I'm like perfect now, and God's now using this for my ministry to help people that are like me and get them to feeling better.
sounds like it made a significant difference in the rest of your life, even though you haven't lived it yet.
Yeah. This is the beginning of what God planned for me, and He's just been using it daily for me.
You must have been in a lot of fear when you were going through the...
Yeah, I was.
Because it was
Yeah.
all this stuff coming at you as a young lady. You must have been like, is this what you're destined for or worse?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And how do you feel now?
I feel so much better. I feel blessed to even be here.
That's really neat.
So, you're here for health minister training. Why did you come here?
I got involved with a homeopathic, and she's a health minister here. Her name is Susan Gatewood, and we clicked automatically. And God has been working between us, and I'm going to start working for her as a health minister to help her clients that come in. So that's what my goal is for right now, and then I'm going to go in. I'm hoping to go into holistic practitionering. So.
Sounds to me like this young lady has a strong future.
And it's amazing how something as, you know, a physical problem and then overcoming that and how has adjusted your whole course for life.
Yeah, it really
it's
has.
neat.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
No difference.
Food is our basis.
And now you're excited to share with other people how they
Yes.
can improve their life.
Yes.
And that's so common and frequent with people. You know, people are struggling and they're looking for an answer. And when they find that answer, they just want to share it with other people. And that's why Hallelujah Acres and the Hallelujah Diet has been so successful. Because it's not that the Hallelujah Diet cures anybody, it's that the body does the curing, and the Hallelujah Diet just helps to create the environment for the body to do the healing. It's really neat the way that works.
Well, thank you for coming and sharing your testimony
Thank
with
you
us.
so much. I appreciated it.
Well, and thank you again for spending the time with us, and we'll see you next time on HATV.